Namaskaram. We're going to do 3 of them today. Wow, big deal. I guess that's all to say. I want to talk about the many traps of the ego. There'll be an ongoing series like this. There's a lot to say about it. It's our biggest problem. It's our biggest enemy. In the Ramayana, hope I'm saying that correctly, the ego is depicted as a multi-headed serpent. Perfect description. It's like an onion. You peel back, and you overcome this particular type of illusion just to be replaced by a different one. It keeps at you and at you and at you. And my students, my followers talk to me like I smoke too much pot. I don't like my job. My relationship's not going well. All this. I'm depressed, tired. Tired is a state of mind, by the way. I thought I'd mention that. That's the whole game. That's the whole trap that we're in. And like the root of it all, you believe that's you. I believed it was me for 53 years. It's okay. Even though after Samadhi, I knew for a fact. So that's not really true. After my Samadhi in 1994, when I was shown, taken to the place where there is no more David. However, I chose to come back into my body and my life, and I chose to climb back into my karma, into my pain, even though the powers that be were like, "Ooh, you sure you want to do that?" I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. So I remembered the truth, but I still thought that I was, my pain and my problems were me. It's odd, even though I remembered intellectually as information that there wasn't. So it has taken all this time to come to the place where I'm finally free from it. The ego cannot exist in the moment. I recently, I don't know, about a year ago, I began noticing my ego thoughts, what they're about. They are always either what happened, damn, that person was a jerk, I didn't do this right, boy, she was hot, I remember her, that was fun. Remembering sense attachments, remembering pleasure, remembering pain, remembering this endless joyride through my memories and beliefs and experience, and evaluating them and crunching on them, making these chains and chain links of thoughts. Or I'm going to do this. Next time this happens, I'm going to do that. And planning for the future. Never, ever one time are they ever about the now, because they can't be. Just when you watch your thoughts, watch that they fit in one of those 2 categories. They do. This is why it's so critical to stay in the moment. This is why it's so critical to stop thinking. The ego, one of its many tricks, loves to paint frightening images in your mind and show them to you. Oh my God, you're going to lose your job, look. It terrifies you and keeps you in fear, keeps you trapped. At first, to stop thinking, it seems so important. This life is important. It's also an illusion. Constantly thinking about things doesn't solve anything usually. If you've got something to solve, access your ego mind like a computer. Go type on it. Think, well, I'll pay my bill here, or I'll say this to somebody, or I'll solve. It's problem solving. Then put it away like your calculator, and go back to whatever. Go back to being present, whatever that means for you. However you do it. Me, I go back to ram 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 ram. I just stay silent. What it likes to do is to start what I'm calling thought chains. You start off with, well, I got to do some work, and then it goes on And I don't got to be to work on time. Well, guys, so and so, I don't want to sit next to them today. And it just keeps on and on and on and on. And you have the mental impression if you don't think about it all the time, you're being irresponsible. Like you should try to think all the time. You don't need to solve the thing you need to solve, which is one thing usually, and then stop. Then be quiet inside it. I promise your world won't fall apart if you do that. It just dances and dances trying to get your attention. Pleasureful memories, fine, but they can become a trap and just as much of a hell as unpleasant ones because it creates attachment. Boy, I can't wait to do that again. And there it is, making you think that you're not happy in this moment. You can't be until you go have sex again with so and so, or until you go to that cool restaurant again. Always wanting to be somewhere else other than where you are. The king of the ego traps, probably. That might be a worse one. If I think about it. I think the king of the ego traps is, I'll be happy when. I'll finally be happy when. Blah, blah, blah happens, or I'm with this, or I can do that again. And it never happens, and it never will. It never will. Believe me, no, it will not. You must be happy because that is your nature. One of the signs of awakening I felt goofy at first. I would very intensely, by the way, I'm going to talk about chanting a little more here in a second, chant and do my thing and center and, turn the thoughts off. I would smile, irrational, just like suddenly, like, and I'm like, it was goofy, like, what the hell? What am I happy about? Yet another ego trap. You must be happy about something. I have a reason. You don't need a reason. Do people in this world judge you when you're pissed off? When you walk around like in a grumpy mood? No, they don't want you having a bad day or pissed off. No one thinks less of you, though. It's considered normal to be that way. No one judges you for it, and you don't judge yourself. But if you are joyful, you go, God, what's wrong with that person? Or even within your own mind, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong. Being irrationally joyful is your right. That's what you really are. Who cares what anybody thinks? Who cares if you were a jackass yesterday and you're smiling today? Yesterday doesn't exist. Has no impact on your life. And if you conquer that level, peel it back, then you know what the ego does? Go, damn, look how spiritual you are. How awake, and wow, you are just kicking ass. Put this little arm around you and you're good and you're right back again. It doesn't let up. It doesn't let up. So two things, the chanting. A video was sent to me by one of my followers, and one of the little ideas, a guru told a man to chant one of the names of Vishnu. Please do this with great emotion and great passion, which is kind of the opposite of some yogic thinking, because you're supposed to destroy the passions, right? And you don't want to excite your passions. Bullshit, I say. So, yes, if you chant out loud, if you can, if not, then in my own mind, with tremendous emotion, tremendous force, it makes a big, big difference. Far more effective at shutting down the thoughts if you do it that way. So within my own mind, I am like ram, 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 just focus, pushing it with all my force. That is powerful stuff. That's powerful stuff. That will have the effect, ideally, of shutting down your thoughts. If it does not, If it's just you're new, you're addicted to thinking like a million, like we all are. If you cannot shut them down, then watch them. Look what David's thinking about. Oh, geez. David's thinking about that again. David's upset. Oh, David wants some food. And just do that. Set yourself apart from it at first. Set yourself apart. It's not you. Of course, the method of self-inquiry I've used, my take on it for this purpose. Who's thinking about that? It's not me. I am. And that is the truth. It isn't you thinking about this. It shuts that thought down and sends it back to its source. It shuts it down. Not thinking is critical to this awakening process. It's critical to conquering the ego demons in their many, many, many forms that plague our lives. All right, my friends, that's me out. Namaskaram. We'll talk soon.